In May 2023, during a tense exchange at a press conference, Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar sharply criticized his then Pakistani counterpart Bilawal Bhutto Zardari.
As a promoter, justifier, and I'm sorry to say spokesperson of a terrorism industry, which is the mainstay of Pakistan, his positions were called out and they were countered, including at the SCO meeting itself. Now, I don't think there is a G20 issue to debate with anybody. Certainly not with a country which is nothing to do with the G20. Victims of terrorism do not sit together with perpetrators of terrorism to discuss terrorism. Victims of terrorism defend themselves, counter acts of terrorism, they call it out, they delegitimize it, and that is exactly what is happening. So, to come here and preach these hypocritical words as though we are on the same boat, I mean, they are committing acts of terrorism. And I don't want to jump the gun on what happened today, but I think we're all feeling equally outraged. I would say Pakistan's credibility is depleting even faster than its forex reserves.
Bhutto, then in India for a meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, that is the SCO, attempted to shift the focus towards bilateral issues, highlighting matters such as Article 370 and the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. In response to Jaishankar's remarks about cross-border terrorism and the need to curb terror financing, Bhutto countered, urging that let's not get caught up in weaponizing terrorism for diplomatic point scoring. Fast forward a year and 5 months, Jaishankar is scheduled to travel to Islamabad on the 15th and 16th of October for the SCO Council of Heads of Government meeting. Notably, Bhutto is no longer the foreign minister. His party continues to support Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's government. Recent political dynamics in Pakistan have seen significant shifts. In the February elections, candidates from Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, that is the PTI, secured a substantial number of seats, prompting the PTI to amplify its rhetoric and protests against the current administration. Meanwhile, in India, the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party, that's the BJP, faced a reduced mandate in this year's Lok Sabha elections, increasing the significance of its coalition partners. However, these parties have not articulated their positions on Pakistan, leaving the BJP firmly in control of the country's foreign and security policies. Amid these developments, India's challenges with China, that's a country with which it has been in a border standoff since May 2020, have overshadowed the ongoing tensions with Pakistan. Nevertheless, security landscape in the Jammu and Kashmir remains precarious, particularly following a series of terror attacks targeting security forces in the region. Jaishankar has clarified that his visit to Islamabad will be strictly for the SCO meeting, categorizing it as a multilateral event rather than a bilateral visit. He said, and I quote, "I'm going there to be a good member of the SCO. Since I am a courteous and civil person, I will behave myself accordingly." The SCO Council of Heads of Government serve as the second highest decision-making body within the organization, following the Council of Heads of State, which includes prominent leaders such as Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping. Since India became a full member of the SCO in 2017, it has typically been represented at these meetings by its External Affairs Minister or Defense Minister. While substantial bilateral discussions are unlikely during Jaishankar's trip, the multilateral framework provides a platform for potential dialogue. Reflecting on the visit, he mentioned, and I quote, "In my business, you plan for everything that you are going to do and for a lot of things that you are not going to do and which could happen also, you plan for that as well." Historically, India-Pakistan relationship has seen periods of cautious engagement and sharp confrontations. Prime Minister Modi's tenure began in 2014 with overtures towards Pakistan, including an invitation to then Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif to his swearing-in ceremony. However, subsequent terror attacks, including the January 2016 Pathankot assault and the 2019 Pulwama attack, have significantly strained relations, leading to the suspension of various bilateral engagements and trade. Although a ceasefire agreement has been maintained since February 2021, recent incursions and terrorist activities have exacerbated tensions in Jammu. Additionally, India has initiated moves to review the long-standing Indus Waters Treaty with Pakistan. As Jaishankar prepares for this SCO visit to Islamabad, it represents a potential opportunity for renewed dialogue, albeit against a backdrop of heightened security and demands for accountability from Pakistan. The Indian government's firm stance on any provocative remarks related to Kashmir on terrorism indicates that the trip will be carefully navigated. For Pakistan, the current political climate presents its own set of challenges marked by internal discord and economic instability. As political scientist Stephen P. Cohen notes, the country's military establishment is increasingly strained by a faltering economy and a divided society, which complicates its international positioning. So the crux of the matter is, while Jaishankar's visit may pave the way for renewed engagement, the complexities of regional politics and security dynamics will play a crucial role in shaping the future of India-Pakistan relations.